Hey there everybody, it's John here, and for today's lick of the day, I'm going to show you some hammer-on and pull-off ideas that you can start to work with. We're going to use G major scale today, and I'm going to give you some ideas to experiment with to give you a little bit of a Satriani type of sound. Now, the G major scale that I'm going to use is a typical 3-note per string scale. I'll run through it real slow for you first. And descending. Now the first idea that I usually like to add is adding the notes that are on the high E string. Now this is a full 2-octave scale, but when we reach the second octave at the top, it ends on the B string, so I'm going to add the notes that are in the G major scale on the high E string. So we got 5th fret E string with my first finger. I'm going to go 7th fret, 2nd finger, 8th fret, 3rd finger, and 10th fret, 4th finger. So it's a little bit of an extension now. So the first thing I'd like you to do is go through all 7 modes with your 3-note per string scales, all 7 modes, and extend the 2-octave scales and add those extra 4 notes that are on the high E string. So one idea that I want you to do is hammer-ons going up the scale, pull-offs coming back down the scale. So here we go, hammer-on. It's actually going to be double hammer-on, and I'm going to pick on each different string. So it's going to be pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, hammer, and I think you get the idea. So I'll run it a little bit slow first. So at first I'm going to go pick, pull off, however many I need here. So triple pull off there, and pick, pull off, pick. So here's the whole pattern, a little quicker. When you're comfortable with that pattern, you can do another variation, which I like to use. I'm going to go pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, hammer, all the way up the scale. But when I get to the top, I'm going to go all, well, let's start from the beginning here. So we got pick, now I'm going to pick the high E string, pick, hammer, 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 but go right into my pull-offs. When I go descending to the next string, I'm just going to hammer on, pull off, pull off. Hammer on, pull off, pull off. See how I'm not using the pick for the descending run. So, once again, without me talking over the whole thing. That one sounds nice when it's run a little bit quicker. Now the next variation I'm going to give you takes that idea and adds a relative scale, or you can just say it's a relative finger pattern. So I'm going to think A Dorian, because A Dorian is relative to G major or G Ionian. So what I'm going to do, same pattern, ascending. Now when I slide up, I'm going to think A Dorian descending. Now I'm using that. Notice how I landed in my A Dorian scale, and now I can just slide back down to the G. Okay, so here's the pattern. There you go. There's your variations for today. That's your lick of the day. Have fun with it, explore, and create your own variations. Practice, 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 and I'll see you at the next lesson.